I'm always going to be filming these in the morning, so my voice is going to be really strained. This is On the Shortness of Life by Seneca. I so almost said Seneca Crane. Seneca was a Roman Stoic philosopher born at about the start of the Common Era. The Stoics were masters of their emotions. They tried to train themselves to be really rational and separate things into things we can control and things we can't control. Seneca was forced into suicide by the Emperor Nero for being involved in the Pisonian conspiracy. We don't know if he was. This publication is split into 3 parts. The first is the On the Shortness of Life bit, which is a letter to Paulinus, his friend. The middle part is the consolation to Helvia. When Seneca was exiled to Corsica by Emperor Claudius, he wrote this letter to his mother to console her. The last part is the tranquility of mind, which is a conversation between Seneca and his friend Serenus about how to be at peace with yourself. But for this video, I'm mainly going to concentrate on the first section, the shortness of life. So what does this say? Seneca says that life isn't short, we just waste a hell of a lot of it. He pleads us to think of time as a valuable resource, that we shouldn't fritter away on other people, we should be entirely wholly selfish with our time, because a well-used life is at leisure and dedicated to oneself. He uses a lot of examples of public figures who have waited to the end of their life to be at leisure and have really wasted it by dedicating themselves to public office. Life is very short and anxious for those who forget the past, neglect the present and fear the future. There's quite a lot about the fear of the future and fear of death, and there's this great section about people that try and immortalise themselves through physical objects like monuments, but he pleads that philosophy is the only thing that will last forever. There is nothing that the passage of time does not demolish and remove, but it cannot damage the works which philosophy has consecrated. No age will wipe them out, no age diminish them. And that's pretty telling because I'm reading this 2,000 years in the future. I'm putting it down now. It's time. So what can we learn from this? Today's a confession. I actually read this book about 9 months ago, and I've put some changes into my life, and I feel like I value my time more, which is a good thing. It really made me reevaluate my time and identify like unnecessary or just inefficient tasks. I stopped watching entertainment passively. There's no point wasting away in front of a TV, you're not doing anything. And the other major change I did was I felt like I had a lot of idle time in my life where I wasn't really using it to think, such as like commuting or like cooking or cleaning or whatever. So I started listening to a lot of audiobooks and podcasts to fill that up and make it valuable. Also, I've become a lot more selfish with my time. That's not to say I don't do things for other people unless I get a gain from it. I just want to make sure that everything I do, I've chosen to do and I want to do. So this is the first great idea, Seneca the Younger's On the Shortness of Life. Come back tomorrow for Marcus Aurelius's Meditations.